All right, we're gonna do a rest in peace DORF video, craft beer comic book review. Because I think I've done like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 rest in peace DORF videos every time he quits. And so I gotta spice things up. We're in for the long haul. Over the next 5 years, I can't get bored with rest in peace DORF videos. Oh, I should probably mask up. I can't get bored with that, so we gotta spice things up. The beer, the craft beer I will be drinking. Come on, let me mask up real fast. Sorry. Eventually, I guess this is sloppiness. You know, eventually, after DORF announces he's going to quit a whole bunch of times, you just stop preparing. Put this hood on. Do this side out. This side out. I suppose I could have played some music while that was happening. All right, I'm going to have a... this is an Alameda Black Bear Double X Stout. I think it is, yeah, it's 7.0 alcohol percent. And, oh, the comic books I'll be reviewing is The Punisher, Circle of Blood. And it's really dark in here. I gotta work out the tiny house lighting system. It's so nice in the summer. You come home and the house is so full of light. And in the winter, it's so dark. And Conan, Queen of the Black Coast, which there's some Conan stories where he's a pirate. I love those. All right, let's play some music and I'll sample this this Double X Black whatever. I think it's gonna taste terrible.
Well, there's 2 things upon this earth I can't live without. Besides my friends and family, there's titties and there's stout. I like to go to the bar and kick right back, suck back a cold one and check out a good rack. Titties, titties and beer. Titties, titties and beer. Titties, titties and beer. I love titties, titties and beer.
Alright, well first off, that has some excellent pictures that go with this song. And also, this is fantastically delicious. How come no one told me craft beer tastes so good? How do they make this stuff? Can we make this stuff ourselves? Wow. Man. Boy, it's good. And delicious and refreshing. And flavorful. It's like there's a meal. It's like I'm eating a meal, but yet also drinking a beer. It's like I don't need dinner right now. I can just drink this. Though I did buy some fried chicken. Man, every time I say no more fried chicken, I go back and buy fried chicken. And I think DORF must experience that with the internet. You know, he's like, oh my gosh, Farkles is making fun of me. I better get off the internet. Yeah, like the whole Farkles showing you what a real chainsaw looks like. That I would hate anybody to judge the size of my chainsaw. But Farkles has a gigantic chainsaw. That thing filled up the entire basement. That was amazing. Boy, this hood's not working for me. Oh yeah, well, okay, farewell, DORF. Sorry that the internet didn't work out for you. Did you try calling the internet police? Because, as far as I know, if you do, consequences will never be the same. Consequences will never be the same, DORF. Yeah, not only is that hood moving around, but it's actually surprisingly warm to break that out this winter. Yeah, I'd hate to be cussed out by a bunch of mass malters. Because it's serious, DORF. We take this stuff serious. I mean, when people say they don't like you, they mean it. They're not joking around. You don't make stuff like that up. So let's, oh, this is so good. I really wish I could make this kind of stuff myself. I wish somebody could help me with that. Man, I'm really going to enjoy sipping this over a long period of time this evening, drinking some malt liquor. I mean, drinking some craft brew. I even have to change the way I speak. And also, this picture of ladies in bikinis with beer bottles cupped between their breasts is energizing.
Seems like so long ago that I first realized When you talk to a woman, you look her in the eyes. But it was always hard for me, my eyes, they never rest. Always looking at their chest. Titties, titties and beer. I love titties and beer. Titties, titties and beer. I love titties, titties and beer.
What?
I like them big, and I like them small. Round and pointy and fat.
Oh my God. That song. And the pictures that go with it, outrageous. I gotta play that back later slowly. Alright, here's why I like Conan. Conan has to deal with a lot of problems, like this treasure that he wants, and sometimes he just can't get it, you know, and then people make fun of him, and, you know, he kind of pouts and throws up a kind of tantrum, and goes to talk to people about dealing with his problems, and, like, you know, maybe you could take care of it, Conan says to other barbarians. Would you deal with those people who, those jewel merchants? They were yelling at me and then making fun of me, and while you're doing something about it, maybe I could, you know, get some jewels might fall to the ground. Like, you guys could take the, you know, all the wealth, but if any falls to the ground, I'll take the scraps. That's what Conan does, and you know, it makes me laugh. Makes me laugh and makes me feel better about myself. The Punisher. A bunch of people, you know, run around his city committing crimes. You know, I guess he was a police officer, and he couldn't really do anything about it. He was hampered by the law, and pretty much actually he wasn't very good at his job, and his coworkers didn't like him, and so he didn't get a lot of help or instruction, and his boss was always writing him up, and he was late a lot, and he drank too much, and ended up losing his job, and started wearing pajamas, and going around just kind of complaining to newspapers and Neighborhood Watch, and he was always calling 911 because there was a homeless guy on his street or something like that, and then he got fed up with it, and he became an outlaw, which basically meant he started littering a whole lot. So that's pretty exciting, because once again that makes me feel like just a hell of a man, like, because I wouldn't handle that way at all, not in any way. Like, I'd go take care of fucking business, you know what I'm saying? All right. Oh gosh, I can't wait to get back to this craft brew.
I love them all. I love Budweiser, Pabst, Colt, 45. Titties and beer, that's what keeps me alive. A-double-A-double-D-double-B-double-C-double-E 35s. All the way from itty-bitty titties to jumbo super size. I love titties, it's part of who I am. Some guys like legs and ass, but I'm a titty man. Titties, titties and beer. Titties, titties and beer. Titties.
All right, you guys gonna have to leave. I need some time to myself.